Hi, I'm Steve and I played Richard in Eazy Meets, and I've been asked to record a few thoughts on the filming of Eazy Meets. I'm an actor that I live in Oxford, and I am currently the narrator of Channel 5 Star's World's Wildest Holidays, which is exactly as it sounds. You should watch an episode, definitely. You should not miss it, on Channel 5 Star Tuesdays at 9. I can also be heard in a Virgin Radio advert at the moment. And I'm recently back from Kyrgyzstan, where I played Macbeth and didn't die. That was an amazing experience. Kyrgyzstan's incredible, really challenging in so many ways, from it being Shakespeare to it not being Shakespeare, because there was translations. It was a bilingual production, to the alienation that I felt in the culture of Kyrgyzstan, which is amazingly cultured. It's just so different. It was incredible. Initially, Grace and I had spoken about doing something, working together for years. I know Grace and Lee from the Oxford music scene initially, and we'd spoken about doing something when the time was right, and of course it's never right. And then she sent me the script for Eazy Meets, and I genuinely liked it. I really liked the concept. I liked the idea. We spoke a bit about it. New vocal warm up, and I liked what she was trying to do with it. The script is always what attracts me or not to anything that I do, really. That's the start point. I mean, you can screw up a good script, but if the script's rubbish, you can't really do anything with it. So the script's always the start point. There were other attractions as well. My oldest son was living in Bristol at the time, so just to get down to sort of the West Country and be able to see him was good. I caught up with him with a night out. That in itself was an attraction. There were a lot of attractions. I felt that Grace, I hadn't worked with Grace, but I felt that there was, she could do good stuff, and I'd wanted to find out. And then it seemed like the right opportunity. The timing was right. I can't remember how 3 days or however many days it was. I had the time, so it worked. It just all worked. The biggest challenge on set, it's a domestic situation. There's 2 actors in a house, or 2 people in a house. So there was no physical challenges. It wasn't a hugely wordy piece. There wasn't, challenges of memory. I think as normal, the biggest challenges were really the technical setups, getting the lights right, getting the cameras right, which doesn't hugely involve me, as an actor. But there was a really good cast and crew, and I think we all felt able to contribute to overcoming the problems that inevitably crop up in getting the angles right and getting the lighting right. I think we were all able to chip in a really positive way. It was a really, Grace had put together a really good cast and crew, which was good to work with. I joined a couple of internet dating sites, met up with 2 people, killed them, and ate them. I think it's really well shot. I think it's it's a short, obviously, it doesn't waste anything, there's just a nice progression. I like the characters, sorry, there's a thing. I like the characters, I like the story, it looks good, it sounds good, I like the soundtrack. I like the way it's been shot. I don't normally eat meat, but I don't call myself. So I'm not a vegan. I wouldn't call myself a vegetarian, but I don't. It's labels, but I don't tend to eat meat. If I'm out, that's when I eat meat these days. Sometimes I still, in restaurants, I'll go for meat, but at home, so 6 days out of 7, I don't really eat meat. But yeah, I guess I don't like labels. After Kyrgyzstan, you would think I'd learned my lesson. I am on standby to go out to Iran for a feature film, but it's all a bit hush-hush at the moment. I don't have many details, and I think logistically it's a bit of a nightmare because of sanctions and the political situation in Iran. But I'm really hoping that comes off. Like anything else, it happens or it doesn't. I really hope that comes off because I think Iran is a beautiful country. Never been. Again, I think it'll be a new adventure. I'm up for adventures. Hope that answers your questions. Any further questions, get right back to me.